Okay, so today I'm in Varanasi, which is one of India's holiest towns, cities. Many people come here from all over India to die here. They say that if you die in Varanasi, you obtain immediate enlightenment, and so lots of people come to die here. Those people who don't die here, they get buried here. They come here to be buried, and again, if you get buried, well, when I say buried, not buried as in the sense that we know being buried, I'll show you in a second what happens, but if you come here to be cremated, then your soul goes straight to heaven. Behind me is the Ganges, or the Ganga as it's known in India. This particular point of the Ganga is absolutely filthy, extremely dirty, and something amazing happens here in this Ganga. All along the banks, sewage flows into Ganga, rubbish, litter, cows do their excretions and their business in the water. But also what happens here is, as you can see here, is people wash their clothes here, and this is exactly what this person's doing right now, washing his laundry, and behind him here you can see it drying, and it's drying on a filthy, dirty beach. It's not really a beach, it's just an area of land, and all around here people wash their clothes and dry their clothes in the sunlight in this filthy area. But something even more amazing happens here. As you can see over there, people actually bathe here. This is where they come and they bathe. They do their probably weekly cleaning of themselves, and this water is probably the dirtiest water you'll ever see in your life. And as you can see over here, there's a lady bathing, washing herself. There's people in their underwear, there's people naked, and they get their soap and they jump in the Ganges and they clean themselves, and it's the most incredible sight I've ever seen. People just cleaning themselves in the filthiest water on the planet almost. You can get boat trips here. In the distance you can see this, the city of Varanasi, just about in the distance. Lots of boat trips happening. You can get a boat trip here for about 50 or 100 rupees, which is about euro and a half, or around about £1, for an hour, and they take you out and they row you around, and generally you smell the filth of the Ganges while you're being rowed along, and it seems a lot more interesting than the experience really is. But the most amazing thing about the Ganges is the cremations that happen here, and I can't video the cremation because people get very upset if you take photographs or video the cremation taking place. But what happens is, you buy some wood, and I'm going to show you the wood. You buy some wood, which you can see just here. Just past this building where this sign is, there's a huge pile of wood, and you buy the wood, and a different wood costs different amounts of money depending on what quality wood you want. The slower the burning, the more expensive. And here, look, this is people drying their washing on loads of filthy rubble land that's just filled with dirt and rubbish and rubble, and this is all their white sheets that have all been washed in the Ganges and are being cleaned. And so here you can see the smoke in the distance. That smoke is from one of the funeral pyres, and I'm going to try and video something I shouldn't really video. I'm going to try and show you. So that smoke and that fire is a funeral pyre, and what happens is the body gets covered. They get brought here from all over India, the body gets covered, and then I can actually see the head burning as we speak. And the body gets covered, dipped in the Ganges one last time for one last bathe, and then gets put in the middle of this wood, and then more wood put around it, and it gets set on fire, and they just burn the body there. And this is a funeral that takes place. And when the body's burnt, they crack open, if the skull doesn't break open with the heat, they crack open the skull to let the spirit out and help it on its way to heaven. Otherwise the skull bursts from the heat and the spirit's released naturally. And this happens all over Varanasi, and this is why people come here. Really, this is the majority of the reason why Indians come here for the funerals, and why Westerners come here to see this incredible spectacle. It's a very, very, very dirty city. It's the filthiest city I've ever been in my life, but there's also something extremely charming about it. The longer I spend here, the more I unearth here, and the more amazing people I meet, from sadhus to spiritual men to fortune tellers to musicians, sellers of amazing fabrics and textiles and food, and great chefs. And there's just a dearth of amazing people here, and it's an incredible city. And so I just wanted to show you a little bit of Varanasi. Okay, goodbye.